All right, let's get into the serious stuff. Obviously, we're all still reeling from being put back into alert level 4. So let's get into that dynamic for a second. There is always a way to travel and explore. Day trips, local travel can satisfy that wanderlust just as much as international travel can. So support local as you travel your own country safely and responsibly within the COVID restriction guidelines. Deputy Minister of Tourism, Fish Matlalela, now joins us on the line to talk about how we can do exactly that, where we can go during this time. Fish, very good morning. How are you?
Morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Oh, good, man. We always seem to connect with you and your department in the most trying times. So once again, commiserations. I know the tourism industry has had to roll with the punches. Let's talk about the current state of tourism right now. What are we staring down? How are you feeling about the market at the moment?
Well, the current status is that we, as you know, we're in the woods, and the sector is feeling the bite of the lockdown, which were being felt across the economic activities and the value chain. The state of our tourism in the country can be assessed sector per sector performance. But what is more important is that its agility to respond to the opportunities and the prospect of revival. It's mainly dependent to the extent to which you are able to curb, to reduce the spread of the virus and curb and reduce the spread. That can only be done if people are able to respond to and respect the protocol as espoused by the Department of Health. But what's importantly is the extent to which you are able to accelerate the vaccination program. We appreciate, however, the positive and the green shoot that started to emerge in the tourism sector, e.g. through the accommodation statistics released by State SA last year. The latter was showing that the income in the tourism accommodation industry increased by 3.3% in April 2021 compared to April 2020. The income from accommodation also increased by 2.4% year on year in April this year as a result of a 2.0 increase in the number of stay nights that were sold and 18.1 increase in the average income per stay unit night that were sold. Food beverages were also beginning to show the increase and improvement, but as you know, we find ourselves now in the level 4, a third wave, which will have, to a greater extent, a huge impact into the sector.
Sure. All right, well, it's a very real statistics coming through there. And it seems as though we're stuck in this catch-22 because we want to prevent the spread of COVID-19, but we also want to support our industry. How can you suggest, or is there a safe way to still travel and support the SA's tourism sector while still preventing the spread of COVID-19? Have you guys provided any opportunities for us to still do this safely?
Yes, South Africans had been traveling, especially since September last year, exploring the local springs last year, as well as the December holidays, though we were hit by the second wave in December. But what we've done is that we've in the phase-in of the lockdown, we've undergone a domestic campaign to showcase the places where people can be able to visit. Work together with the industry to establish safety protocols for our customers. And we've been receiving feedback from the customers themselves that wherever they've been traveling, they have been observing the safety protocols that the industry has put in place, which made it safe for them to travel and visit our tourist attraction, visit our establishment, so that they then make sure that they explore the country and come out of their houses and their homes. So we've developed what we call norms and standards, which go a long way in universality as to how collectively we must ensure that the highest form of safety standards in the sector and other subsectors is observed and maintained so that it becomes very safe for all South Africans to travel. But what I'm encouraging is that as we travel, let's travel in small numbers, in families, so that we are able to contain the spread of the virus.
Yep, we have priorities. We're going to continue our chat. Deputy Minister, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Maybe the opportunity here, we might not be able to travel globally, but we certainly can see more of South Africa and give ourselves some breathing room amidst the craziness. We're going to continue our discussion with Deputy Minister of Tourism, Fish Mahlalela, in just a moment. Stick around.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're live on Expresso. It is traditionally a Travel Tuesday, so we are trying to travel as hard as we can despite all of the new restrictions. We're continuing our conversation that we started earlier on the show, traveling domestically and what we as South Africans can still enjoy in our beautiful country during these winter months. And we continue our chat with Deputy Minister of Tourism, Fish Mahlalela. Fish, thank you so much for sticking around.
Thank you very much, and good morning to everybody again for the second time.
Good, now we can see you. Now we
see
feel
you,
a lot better, yeah.
Look, Fish, we were talking about some of the stats, obviously, earlier with regards to the current situation, but let's talk about something a bit more positive for the things that we can do, and especially when it comes to South Africa. What can South Africans and the rest of Mzansi that's listening to you now, what can we expect to do and enjoy in these winter months that are coming up?
No, thank you very much. The rest of the country, as you know, remains open to travel. And as I've indicated earlier on, we'll encourage individuals to travel in small groups in forms of families. There's still general part of South Africa that is currently generally warm. So you need to plan. You can go to dams, you can get small, affordable boat ride, you can do a ride, a cable car ride, you can do horse racing, you can visit a museum, you can visit cure shops and spa treatments, among others. But what is critical is that traveling has been perceived by many as being expensive. For some of the attractions who have generally been high numbers in terms of focusing on international markets. The trick is, however, is to plan for your holiday, save money, and take your family along with you. Book in advance, and ask for local specials because they will always be there, and discounts that the market is able to provide out there. We are working on a number of products, intervention to persuade and incentivize products that we offer as South Africans for cheaper holidays, ranging from transport accommodation to the entry fees in some of our national parks and various museums in the country. So there's a lot that people can explore and enjoy in small groups and families, but at the same time making sure that we observe the safety protocols so that we are able to contribute towards the reduction of the spread of the virus.
Completely. Do it safely, but get out there, get some fresh air, clear the lungs out just a little bit. I think the silver lining through the last year and a half, 15 months or so, has been that more South Africans are realizing that we have what we need just on our doorstep. There are so many amazing things, and it looks like you guys are helping the market become agile, as you say they need to be. So there's an opportunity to get those specials. So then, that being said, what do we do if we're down in the mother city? What suggestions do you have for us to sink our teeth into from a tourism perspective?
if you are in the Cape, the Cape has many things to do and explore. It offers many opportunities for travelers. The Table Mountain is one of the wonders of the world, which is currently open. We have got the iconic Robben Island Museum, which it's a must go because now it's July month as we mark the Mandela month. And as we have indicated when we visited there last month, that the Mandela Museum is opened at Robben Island. The Robben Island is open, and therefore people can be able to visit the icon during this Mandela month. We can visit some arts projects at Langa. There are a lot of arts projects that are being done around Langa and other townships in the Cape, so that we have got experience on how the tourism, the township tourism is being explored in the Cape. You can still go through the wine route, though you're not going to buy the wine because the wine is not being sold now. But you can just enjoy traveling around there, tour there, and then you can enjoy the garden route as well, and explore the beauty of that garden route, and be able to enjoy yourself. There are a lot of opportunities that you can explore in the Cape, and therefore we'll encourage people to look at that and see how best as families can come out of their houses and be able to explore and enjoy South Africa.
Oh, we love that. Deputy Minister, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I know you've still got a busy day ahead of you, so thank you for taking the time out. We really appreciate it.
No, thanks very much. We want just to encourage our people to make sure that we use the 14 days for pharmaceutical intervention, promote safety, and make sure that we contribute towards the reduction of the spread of the virus, so that we are able to travel more as a country and enjoy and improve our economic setups and create opportunities for our people. Thanks very much.
Man.
Thank you so much, Vish. Well, we'll let you get on with your busy day, of course. And for you, Mzansi, some great inspiration to travel and support our local community. Don't forget the significant importance of tourism on the economy, and we're encouraging you to enjoy yours safely. Adhere to the new adjusted level 4 protocols. Buckle up and get ready, because we're taking a trip to a hypothetical future that could be yours anywhere across the country. The beauty is at your calling. Enjoy.